us. Move weight, no escape. Two greats on deck, throw meat on the plates. Fuck your top 40 list, I was born in a riot. Shit got loud, whole room goes quiet. Grew up with a chalk, don't lie on the pavement. Mixtape monster, slap fight engagement. Times gonna stop, that's a neighborhood venture. Talk slick once, kidding, we shoot the director. Spit like dust, lace dubs with friction. Crack pipe drags and allies transition. Slang got wings like the scale that I'm flipping. Little Bradie on the beat, so the junkie stay twicked. Sipping on peaches, swishing a bottle. Left out in the hoodie, whole day was awful. Curse with a grin in the
And welcome to a special announcement, a special edition, if you will, of the law weigh-ins, bees of everything show. Because, you know, we were sitting around and we were having a discussion and we felt it necessary to bring to your attention the greatness that is the fight that is upcoming this weekend between Ryan Rozicki and Chris Billam-Smith. And Bradie and I wanted to sit down and kind of break this down and kind of maybe gloat a little bit, if you will, but also really put over Ryan and do our part to make sure that you do your part and go watch this thing, because it's going to be one hell of a fight. So we're going to get into that just very quickly. Quick little message that you're going to hear more about after the fact when we do the Law live audio wrestling. Yes, it's going to be returning this week, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Britain, and anywhere else, you know, you can figure it out from there.
It's GMT.
No, we're not taking GMT. Or any of those other things. Speaking of which, Bradie, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. I apologize if you hear any interference with the audio. Not only did I just get back off of a 9-day tour across this country, the beautiful country of Canada, I'm worn out. I caught a bit of an infection, and now I'm just using a Bluetooth headset because I'm too lazy to set up my studio, because I'm on my way to go see the Masters of the Universe. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
really?
I'm super gay and stuff, and I grew up loving that show. And you know,
are you going to see? Are you going to see the Prince Adam version or the Michael Jackson version?
What's the Michael Jackson version?
Hee, man.
Oh man, I'd love to see that one. No, I'm going to see the Prince Adam and Cringer and Skeletor and Spikor and Goatman, and you know, it's really weird in the promos leading up. Give me a second, because I'm passionate about this shit. The promos leading up, they're talking about how Goatman was like the significant character in the roster, and I'm like, Goatman didn't come around till 2000X. Like, he was in some comics, but no. So I was worried, but I've heard nothing but good reviews, so I cannot wait to go there.
Well, listen, I heard that Prince Adam, is that his name? Prince Adam? He-Man. Yeah, he doesn't know how to change a spare tire. He
doesn't own a doghouse either. He owns a cat house.
I heard that he wears gloves when he lifts. That's what I heard.
Speaking of lifting.
What?
Real quick, because I know we don't have too much time here, but you look great, man. I've been seeing some pictures of you. You look fantastic. You're probably in the best shape in your entire life, and you were a professional athlete for like almost 30 years. So what the hell is going on with you? I know the audience has probably seen some pictures and they're like, is Chris sick? Because you're losing weight at a rapid pace. You look fantastic. You got a lot of color. And from what I hear behind the scenes, you're sleeping very well.
Yeah, well, you know what? I made some decisions in my life that caused me to turn some things around. And in doing so, I started myself on a peptide protocol that has allowed me to get proper sleep, which allows me to get my cortisol levels in check, which allows me to feel better, to do the working out that I need to do to get those, you know, those pounds off of when I was a fat piece of shit. I mean, I'm still a fat piece of shit.
No, you were never a fat piece of shit. You were just a big boy.
Well, I was just, okay. I was a big boy piece of shit.
The notorious Bigelow.
You know, so yeah, it's been working very well. I recommend that if anybody ever, you know, I've had some conversations with some people recently about it. I think that everybody should take the time and do some research, you know, reach out. I'd be more than happy to talk to anybody. Bradie, I personally think that there's some protocols that would benefit you. Sleep first and foremost. because sleep is a big thing that we all need. You need recovery time. And none of us used to do, I used to do none of it. And you still do none of it. I think that it would help you a great deal. I think that every wrestler or anybody who's ever done any kind of athletic tenure in anything should be taking some stuff, that called a Wolverine stack, or another one that called Clo, which is a combination of 4 different ones. But we can get on all of that. That is not why we're here.
No.
Really nice words. I appreciate the kindness. If
You look good, buddy.
Questions, reach out, fire me over a DM or something like that. I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about it. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions on the law this Sunday, live audio wrestling, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, and 5 p.m. Gimmet.
Gimmet. Well, just one more point just on that. What you were saying, like just helping him, with sleep. Like a lot of people know I love cannabis. I was an advocate for years. I'm getting to the point now in my 40s where the only reason I think I even smoke it anymore is either one, boredom on the weekends, which is whatever, right? I don't smoke it at work. I'm not that guy, but I like it at night because it puts me to sleep. But I am at the point where if I can just sleep on my own, I don't even think I'd be smoking this shit.
I'll let you in a little secret, Bradie. I smoke a lot less than I used to. And I don't drink. So
and I've got no problems with either of those things. Like whatever makes you get through the day. But I am getting to the point at this age where I'm like, the fuck am I doing? I've been smoking this shit since I was 13. Yeah. I don't hate it. I love it. It's helped me. It's probably saved my life a few times. It got me off of drugs. It got me off of drinking. Yeah. But there is a point in your life where you're like, okay, what's the next step? Right? Well, I got to be around for another 40 years here if I don't take this shit seriously. Well, so anyone listening that is in the same position, we feel for you. And get a hold of Chris and try and get some advice. You're not a health advisor. This isn't health advice. We don't do that on this show. But we can at least put you in touch with someone that will do that professionally.
I can tell you all about my story. That's all I can do.
Well, speaking of beasts,
in the right direction. Well, I was going to say.
Okay, take it away.
Speaking of getting on the right track, speaking of doing the right things, it looks like our boy Ryan Rozicki is finally getting the shot that we said he deserved. How long ago, Bradie? How long ago do we say that Ryan deserved all of these things right now?
Well, we on the show 3.5 years, to Ryan's face about 2 years ago. It was the end of 2024 when we sat down with him. And every text message I've ever sent him or reached out through his guys is always because we're kind of a close circle, right? And not me and them, but I mean, I'm close to some guys that are close to those guys. So I hear a lot from Ryan, a lot of feedback. He loved that interview when we first did it with him. And I was completely honest. I wasn't kissing his ass on the show. I think Ryan may be one of the best boxers in the world. And it's so amazing to see that the UFC and Zuffa caught onto that when nobody else was really paying attention.
As soon as Zuffa announced that they were doing what they were doing, I said Ryan Rozicki is the perfect fit for Zuffa Boxing. Ryan Rozicki needs to be seen on TV, not where he was being seen. And no discredit to the Canadian boxing scene, but he needed to be seen on a worldwide stage. And now he's being seen not only on the worldwide stage. Zuffa looks at him so much where they've already got merchandise out for him. They put him in the main event taking him to Chris Billam-Smith's hometown to try to, quote, put him over, play the perfect foil, if you will, to introduce everybody to not just the boxer, but the character that is Ryan Rozicki. It's fantastic, and I'm here for every second of it. I can't wait for this fight, Bradie.
So I've been, like I said, I just went across the country, and every single night when I got done my night doing my work, I went into my hotel room. I only had about an hour before I had to crash because I got to be up at 6 a.m. to hit the road again. And every single night I watch this lead up, and holy shit, I don't think I've been this stoked for a boxing fight since, probably the first Deontay Tyson.
So what do you make of the allegations then of Ryan saying that, Chris Billam-Smith did not make weight?
I kind of agree with Ryan. I don't want to sound biased, but I seen what happened on that scale. I've got a pretty good eye. I've watched probably thousands of weigh-ins in my entire life in every type of sport. And something was cooking there. But here's the thing. I don't even care. I don't think Ryan cares. I think when
Nope.
you when you come in, I don't think Ryan cares. I think
Nope.
when you come in with the composure that Ryan's had in the past just 3 weeks since he started doing real big promo on Sky Sports about this through Zuffa and Sky Sports, you've seen Ryan composed, and he's been very respectful, and he hasn't really opened his mouth and let people know who Ryan is. And if you want to know who Ryan is, you can go and hear the unfiltered, uncensored version on this channel, and he'll tell you exactly who he is. But he's kept his composure. He's obviously maturing as a man when he knows when to say pick his spots. And I think after he runs through Billam-Smith within 7 rounds, that's my prediction. You're hearing it here. Bet that money and say little Bradie got you to the bank. Yeah, in 7 rounds, he's going to chase Billam-Smith down a little bit. In the first couple rounds, he's going to fucking pepper him up. And then by the 5th to the 7th round, this is nothing but sleeper shots. And Ryan's going to grab that mic afterwards, and he's going to let people know who he is.
Well, he should. He absolutely should. I think that Ryan might be one of my favorite fighters in boxing right now. And this is based not just on his fighting, because there's a lot of really good fighters out there. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking about what he's been doing to put this fight over, put himself over, and keep the heat on the fight.
Yeah,
and that's what's been fantastic. And he's hilarious.
I was just about to say he's the funniest guy ever.
Dude, when he was sitting there and going, "Oh, I don't know what the fuck his coach is talking about."
The entire hometown.
It was the most East Coast trailer park episode. Oh, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Hey, Bubbles, I was just dying. It was perfect.
Okay. We got to set this up. If anybody hasn't seen it, somebody goes, the interviewer goes up to Ryan right after the weigh-ins, and he goes, "Okay, you know, Chris's coach said that you're a bully, and we're going to go beat up the bully." And he goes, "What the fuck's he talking about? I've been nothing but fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I've been fucking good with him." And then he goes, "I don't know what the fuck he's saying, man. I'm going to, okay, fuck, his coach is fucking out to lunch." And you hear the entire hometown that was just previously booing him laugh their ass off.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He knows how to have fun. At the same time, too, he's the scariest human being I've ever met in my life.
But he's also very serious. He's very serious, and he's very honest. And I think this is the part that I like so much about Ryan. He's very honest about where he is. He's already come out and said, "Listen, if this thing goes to the end of the fight, I will lose. I don't think I'm going to get a hometown decision in this fight." And he's absolutely right. He's come out and said in the promos, I can tell you numerous times where guys have gotten the decision in fights based strictly on where they were in their hometown. He's absolutely right. Then the whole thing with pointing out the weight issues. Listen, if Chris Billam-Smith is only 200 pounds, his bones are fucking hollow. That's the only way that happens.
Like mine. So the marrow's almost gone, guys.
You know, so I think that this is absolutely set up ideal. And I'm not coming out here and trying to be a nut hugger for Ryan or anything like that. I'm talking about strictly based as a guy who watches boxing and who understands boxing. And Ryan understands boxing, and he's going to bring a different kind of fight. Everybody talks about Chris Billam-Smith, never been knocked out, blah, blah, blah. Ryan brings a different kind of fight to you. And Chris Billam-Smith, I don't think, has seen that. The thing that Chris Billam-Smith has to worry about is getting into his own head. And he will do this. He will absolutely do this. And this is where he's going to get caught, because he thinks that he's never been knocked out before, that he can never get knocked out, and anybody can get knocked out. So you don't want to get into a pissing contest with Ryan Rozicki and make this who's going to knock each other out first. You'll lose that every single time. I guarantee it. And that's what Chris Billam-Smith doesn't understand, and that's going to be his downfall. I say within 4 rounds.
Well, we don't give medical advice and we don't give betting advice. We just put people in the right direction. What's your prediction for the betting lines on Ryan?
I say within 4 rounds, TKO.
Beautiful.
I think that Chris Billam-Smith won't be like knocked out cold, but he's going to take enough damage where the referee is going to be like, I can't let this happen.
You say 4, I say 7. Let us know in the comment section what you're thinking. Chris, I can't thank you enough for taking a quick call before this He-Man movie I'm about to go see. Hopefully I don't report on Sunday that it was ridiculously bad. And if I do, well, shouts out to fucking Mattel for destroying another franchise. Chris, do you got anything you want to leave the people with before we get on out of here? Thanks to the Deadpan Club for the music you've heard in the background. Anybody who doesn't like the music, ask my D and go listen to Sirius. Yeah, what do you want to leave the people with, brother?
Well, listen, for all of you, thank you so much for listening. Go out there, have yourself a wonderful time. Enjoy yourselves. Remember, much like Prince Adam, but in a completely different kind of way, when you find yourself in a position and you don't know what to do.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Say that again.